So, good morning to Unity Spiritual Center, Ottawa, the first service of 2021. It's the annual Whitestone service. And we would like to acknowledge the Algonquin Nation on whose traditional unceded territory we are holding this online service. We gratefully acknowledge them for past, present, and future stewardship of this beautiful land. Miigwech. Behold this candle flame, symbolic of the fire within your own sacred heart at the center of your chest. This morning, you will deepen into that eternal flame of your heart. You receive your soul's guidance in the form of a new name, of a word. This new name will guide you, will inspire you, and focus you during this incredible year ahead as you move into your true nature as more of you emerges. Let us pray. I invite you to take a deep breath of peace into your heart. And as you release it, allow any heaviness to go as you soften your body. And continue to take a couple more deep breaths in, clearing out everything that does not serve the service ahead. Bringing your mind to the present moment, bringing your heart to the present moment. As we connect as one community, as one voice, as we connect with the one mind, as we connect to the love that is within each and every one of us. For this is a unique moment, a unique time in our journey here on earth, where there will never be another time, another moment exactly like this one, where all of you gathered together to hear, to receive, to listen, to experience one another and the messages and the music in ways that we will never have that opportunity again. And so as we deepen, we open our hearts to receive the news, the messages, the upliftment. We open our ears to hear, we open our eyes to see what needs to be seen. And at this time of great awakening, of great changes in our universe, in our planet, we are truly grateful to be here, to be present, to be the candle bearers, the light bearers of the good news coming into the future. 2021, we don't know what that year is going to be like, but we can prepare ourselves with opening to receive a new name, with opening to know that we are called to be present, we are called to be here now. And so as we open this sacred Sunday service, it is with joy that we say, thank you, thank you, thank you. And so be it, and so it is. Amen. So happy New Year. Happy 2021. A happy year of new beginnings. You know, we did it. We are here. We made it. So give yourself a pat on the back. You got through 2020, and here we are. So, and if you happen to be in a room with someone else, turn to them and say, hey, congratulations, you did it. This is a brand new year. This is the first year of the Golden Age. So it is my pleasure to welcome you to Unity Spiritual Center, Ottawa, for our annual Whitestone ceremony. And my name is Linda McCabe, and it is such a pleasure for me to guide you through this service today. So in years past, we met in person, and some of you remember that. And we chose our stone from the white stone table. And that, that was a really lovely start to the service. But this year, we're online and we're doing it differently. And it is my prayer that this service will be every bit as meaningful as when we met in person. So this has been a month of ceremony. this past month, the month of December. Beginning with Unity Minister Reverend Roxanne Buckle in the heartfelt Blue Christmas service, where we had an opportunity to connect with and release our sorrows that Christmas may bring up for us. And then we stepped into the light of our 12 powers in a beautiful evening candlelight service led by Brenda Mason and Moni Doji, and joined by 12 candlelighters from our USCO community. And last week, we had the opportunity to deepen, locate, and then release our list of regrets, beliefs, all of those things we're ready to let go of so we didn't carry them over. And that was in a beautiful burning bowl ceremony led by Board President Sue Hagar. Each ceremony was beautiful and deeply meaningful. Each ceremony was masterfully orchestrated. And this morning signals the last of those ceremonies, ushering in the new year, the new you. The White Stone ceremony has us connect deeply with our divine nature, our soul. That aspect that we know is our intuition. We open and we listen. In the inside, we listen with our inside voice, in our inside ears, for a word or words that will come through for us during the ceremony. So let us begin by first connecting our soul as we listen to Get Ready, My Soul by Daniel Namath.
Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of life. Get ready, my soul. Everything I've ever done, everything I've ever seen, everything I've lost or won, everything I've ever dreamed has brought me here to the present moment, here to a new beginning here. And I'm seeing life so clearly now. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of life. Get ready, my soul. 'Cause here I go, deeper, deeper, deeper than I've ever been before. Here I go, closer, closer, closer to my sacred source. Here I go, deeper, deeper, deeper. been before. Here I go, closer, closer, closer to my sacred source. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of life. Get ready, get ready, my soul. Get ready, my soul.
So our new theme, Unity Worldwide theme for 2021 is how to stay centered no matter what. 12 tools for achieving inner peace in a chaotic world. And notice the graphic. What do you see? A bird in flight? An angel? Or perhaps something else? Does this graphic inspire you? What meaning do you give it? Do you get a sense of remaining centered and calm no matter what? So this is the theme that will guide us throughout 2021. So our monthly theme, and this year Unity Worldwide Ministries has decided to highlight the 12 powers. So each month we will highlight one of the powers. In this month, that it is the power of faith. My faith assures me that every event in my life has meaning and brings gifts. And I invite you to say this with me together. My faith assures me that every event in my life has meaning and brings gifts. So to me, this quote by Tagore is a perfect metaphor for faith. Faith is a bird that feels the light and sings when the dawn is still dark. And we know that, don't we? We know that every morning before the sun rises, we can hear the birds singing, welcoming the sun, welcoming its appearance back. So that is faith. What is faith to you? So this morning, just like this little bird, we are opening to the light of our being, to the truth of ourselves as divine love, even when we may have trouble perceiving it. So let us begin with our prosperity celebration. Here at Unity Spiritual Center, Ottawa, we know that abundance is gifted to us at every moment of every day, simply by the fact that we can breathe air, that we have countless gifts from nature in every moment, that for most of us, we have a warm home, we have food, we have friends, we have family, we have an ability to connect with others. And so Unity is absolutely grateful for the sharing of your prosperity with us, for it enables us to continue our online presence, that we prayerfully affirm blesses all of and each of you. So let us affirm together our prosperity affirmation. Together, divine love as me blesses and multiplies all that I give, all that I have, and all that I receive, and I am grateful. And let us listen to Blessed Always by Ricky Byers.
Blessed always, blessed always, for the arms of God surround us. Let our joy be so triumphant that we rest in God and say amen. Let our joy be so triumphant that we rest in God and say amen. Rest in God and say amen.
And let our joy be so triumphant as we welcome back our beloved Susan Hagar, who will begin the White Stone ceremony with the burning of all the release papers that she was sent. So please ensure you are on speaker view to get the full experience of Susan's presence. And let us open our hearts and give Sue a warm unity welcome from each and every one of us. Welcome, Sue.
Thank you, Linda, and good morning, everybody. So great to see you. It was such an honor and a privilege to lead the Burning Bowl service last week. Thank you for your willingness to go through the process, preparing you for this year and today's special service. I trust you were able to connect and let go of something last week during the service and then later as you integrated the possibility. You were reminded that you can commune with your mother as God and love. She resides within the fire of your heart. You can prayerfully let go of anything you wish on a daily or even hourly basis through your internal fire ceremony. May you feel lighter for embracing this ongoing practice and the power of elimination. I'm grateful that a few of you chose to send in your envelopes with what you released last week to eliminate in the fire today. If by chance you don't hear me name the envelope you mailed in, then unfortunately it didn't make it in time. We will send any latecomers on to Unity Village. I love the idea of finishing the burning bowl ceremony through this ritual this morning that symbolize our togetherness, even when we're online. Now, to complete the process from last week, please take a moment to look directly into the fire next to me. Really look at it and prayerfully connect with the renewing power of fire, the intensity, the brilliance. Gradually soften your eyes while looking at the fire and take a deep breath. Let it go and connect with the metaphysical fire of love within your heart, your Christ light. Allow anything that comes to mind to be eliminated by this internal fire right now. Gently hold this intention and connection with your Mother God in your heart as we enjoy this physical fire ceremony where we will release the messages contained in these envelopes while you continue to metaphysically release anything you wish in the fire of your heart. We know that we are one. So all that is being released physically and metaphysically is for all and for the greater good. So here we go. Mel, here we go. Into the fire. It is done. Into the fire. Rose. Into the fire. Lou, into the fire. Fairy, into the fire. And this one says Willaroo, into the fire. Thank you so much for contributing to this time of release and for your powerful intention to be more free. We now move forward with greater lightness of being, a sense of excitement for what is to come in 2021 and for our new name. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So it is. On to you, Linda.
Thank you, Sue. Oh, that was a beautiful ceremonial release of the last remaining release papers. And what a cleansing way to start our service. And you did it in such an honoring way. Thank you so much. So, do we all feel lighter? I know I do. And even though I had already burnt mine, I felt like it was giving me a second opportunity to just really let go and clear. Fire, as you know, it's a powerful clearing element and sets the stage perfectly for our white stone ceremony. So to build on this foundation, allow this song to open you up to new possibilities. This song is Everything New, written and performed by Daniel Namoth.
Bring it on, everything new, everything different, everything true. I am ready for my next thing to do. Oh, I know it's gonna be everything new. I'm through crying, I'm through waiting, I'm through hoping against all hope. I'm through longing for something gone that'll never return. Think I finally learned, so bring it on. Everything new, everything different, everything true. I am ready for my next thing to do. Oh, I know it's gonna be everything new. I'm through grieving, I'm through dreaming that the life I had is ever coming back. No more wishing on someone else's star that'll never be mine. I think it's time to bring it on. Everything new, everything different, everything true. I am ready for my next thing to do. Oh, I know it's gonna be everything new. And I've survived many times before, broken hearts and slamming doors. I'll be alright, yes I will, once more, just as I did back then. I'm gonna rise again, so bring it on. Everything new, everything different, everything true. I am ready next thing to do. Oh, I know it's gonna be everything new. So bring it on, everything new, everything different, everything true. I am ready for my next thing to do. Oh, I know it's gonna be everything new. I know it's gonna be everything new.
Ah, and taking a breath. And now that we have made space in our being, that we have invited an opportunity for everything new to be here present, I will guide you first with giving some background to the white stone ceremony, and then by using music and meditation to connect to your higher self, the divine wisdom within, to receive your new name, your word. So white stones were given to prisoners in ancient Rome when they were released to signify their freedom. And fast forward to today, we have all lived in some kind of bondage, haven't we? Through our thoughts, our beliefs, our conditioning, our debt load, the changes that we experienced in 2020, where arbitrarily we experienced social isolation and just so many factors. So we could go on and on. But through this ceremony, we are being given a white stone to signify our freedom, for it is freeing ourselves from the bondage within ourselves that actually change the conditions of our life, our circumstances in our world, and how we experience whatever is showing up for us. This is a powerful year. Astrologically, on the December 21st solstice, we left the Kali Yuga age, the dark age. We left it behind. And we entered the golden age during the Jupiter-Saturn conjunct. And that means when those two planets came together, well, as close as they could, together at 0 degrees Aquarius. So if we had have had a clear night, and here in our Ottawa area we didn't, we would have seen them, instead of as two separate bright planets, we would have seen them as one body, as one star. That some experts are calling this was the Bethlehem star that appeared 2,000 years ago in the sky, that the wise men followed during Jesus' birth. So during the days leading up to our solstice, our beautiful earth and all of life was flooded with powerful energies, not experienced here since 12,000 years. This means that each of us are being upgraded to new frequencies that will assist us to navigate the new golden age and develop a new relationship with our beautiful Mother Earth. For in this time that we're entering, the earth is paramount. Our relationship with the earth will determine everything in terms of how successful we are, how prosperous and unified we are as humanity. So this is a brand new moment. And the good news is we were born for this time. No exceptions. So here we are, stone in our hand. This white stone is a symbol of freedom, to step beyond the walls of whatever thought prisons we have placed ourselves in. Today, this stone represents the full force and power of God as you, in you. It represents the new thoughts that you hold in mind, the seeds of God consciousness you are sowing in your life today, in yourself. New thoughts represented by this stone are going to take root in you and take root in the world. And as they do so, your consciousness will transform as you claim this word, this power. So this ceremony comes to us from Revelations chapter 2, verse 17. In Revelations, John tells us about the people being given a new name. He says, "Let anyone who has an ear listen to what Spirit is saying. To everyone who conquers," in other words, overcomes, "I will give some of the hidden manna," which is bread, "and I will give a white stone. And on the white stone is written a new name that no one knows except the one who receives it." So manna means bread in Aramaic. And Jesus is saying that he will give hidden spiritual nourishment to anyone who overcomes the conditions of their life, of their thinking mind, and live from their Christ consciousness, their divine nature. And that's what unity teaches us, that we overcome the thinking mind and we step into our Christ nature. This name will be revealed from the deepest, most secret part of our being, from our soul, a name known only to ourselves. It represents a new state of freedom from the bondage of ordinary thinking. In the Bible, there are many instances of people changing their name, which signifies a change in consciousness. And we also see that in many traditions throughout the world today. A guru or an elder will give a name to an initiate who has achieved a higher level of consciousness, a spiritual awareness. Each name represents a quality that is not written, but a quality that is contained within the person who carries the name. So symbolically, the stone you are holding is a symbol of a clean slate. And the name you will receive represents a quality or essence that will guide your new beginning for this year. It is a sign of your ability in this moment, in this new beginning. So are you ready? It is my honor to guide you in a meditation to receive your new name. I invite you to take your stone now and look at it. See its beauty, its shape, its color, its weight, its temperature. Notice how it feels in your hand. This ceremony is an exercise in activating the power of faith, the light within of your faith. If you think you already know what your new name is going to be, well, I invite you to put it aside and just go with the process. If you're inclined to worry about whether or not you will get a name, I invite you to let go of worry and be with this process just for now. And when you receive a word, don't second guess it or edit it, even if you disagree. You might think it's bigger than you, or it doesn't make sense. Let that go. If you receive more than one word, rejoice. And again, don't try to determine which is the more powerful word. Fear not. That's what the angels said in the Bible whenever they were about to deliver a powerful message. Let's allow ourselves to relax now as we prepare for meditation. Perhaps your stone is becoming warmer. As we begin our meditation, which was inspired by Unity Minister Reverend Ellen Davenport and Brandon Bays of The Journey, I invite you to stay open to receive your name. And when you get the word, just hold it in your heart and simply say, "Thank you, I accept." If you aren't getting a word, just stay with it and know the name will come. Maybe not right now, but it will come, maybe even days later. You don't have to force it. Just say, "Thank you, God. I stay open and receptive. Allow the lyrics of this song by Satnam Kaur to take you deeper. Every heartbeat is God's gift to me. Every breath of life is ecstasy.
Every heartbeat is God's name to me. Every breath of life is ecstasy. Every heartbeat is God's name to me. Every breath of life is ecstasy. Every heartbeat is God's name to me. Every breath of life is ecstasy. Every breath of life. Every heartbeat is God's name to me. Every breath of life is ecstasy. Every heartbeat is God's name to me. Every breath of life is ecstasy. Every heartbeat is God's name to me. Every breath of life is ecstasy. Every heartbeat is God's name to me. Every breath of life is ecstasy. Every heartbeat is God's name to me. Every breath of life is ecstasy. Every heartbeat is God's name to me. Every breath of life is ecstasy. Every heartbeat is God's name to me. Every breath of life is ecstasy.
Every heartbeat is God's name to me. Every breath of life is ecstasy. I invite you to take a deep breath of peace into your heart. And on the out breath, release any heaviness, softening your body. And taking another deep breath of peace and stillness into your heart. Connecting with the inner wise part of you, your soul. And with each breath, feel your body relaxing even more. You may want to shut your eyes if you haven't already done so. Feel yourself supported by this chair and the room and by my voice. Holding your stone in your left hand, you may want to place your right hand over your heart if that's comfortable for you. This is a simple physical reminder to hear with the heart and not with the head. Repeating quietly to yourself, say, I am freeing myself to live more fully. I am free from the limitations of the past. I am free from old doubts and fears. I am free from limiting beliefs about myself. I open myself to new life, and life renews itself in me. Now imagine you are moving away from a prison or handcuffs or shackles or any of the limitations that you've had. It may be something you just released, just burned and left behind. Imagine you've come to a downward facing staircase with 5 steps. The staircase is unlike any you've ever seen before. It is a sacred, holy staircase. It shimmers with beautiful colors, and it carries you deep into this that is unknown, into this that has never been known. And so when you are ready, resting in your own openness, willingness, exposure, and trust, and with great reverence and humility, you may step onto the top step, step number 5. Knowing that with each step you take, you will be carried effortlessly into the ever-deepening vast expanse of the unknown. And stepping onto step number 4, allowing your awareness to expand freely in front, vast behind, open to all sides, ocean-like below, sky-like above. Just resting the ever-deepening vast expanse that carries you boundlessly into the unknown. 3, continuing to expand, sensing the boundless grace. 2, knowing that as you step onto 1, you'll be stepping into this that is unknown, an ever-deepening, fathomless unknown. 1, before you is a door. The door is opening, and a bright luminous light is shining, beckoning you. As you step through the door, you notice a wise sage, a mentor, waiting for you. The mentor approaches you with so much love and grasping your hand, leans towards you and whispers something in your ear. You see a bench and sit down with your mentor, grateful for this time together. Opening your hand and looking down at the stone you are carrying, you wonder, what is my word, my secret name. You don't have to try to think it up or make it happen. Remember, it's already written in your heart. Allow the word or symbol to drop into your mind or bubble up easily or materialize. Take a moment in the silence to listen for the word. And when you are ready, see or feel or imagine it write itself in your stone. And you become aware of a word that describes the new you, your new life, your new identity. A word that tells you what you are about to embrace and demonstrate and live out in 2021, your new beginning. And if no word appears, continue to relax and soften, asking yourself, even if I do not know my name, I wonder what that word would be if I did know it, and continue deepening into the power of faith. So with this word, try the word on for size. Does it strike a chord of truth whether you like it or not? Is there a sense of recognition about it? Does it require you to grow and stretch and maybe change your nature or way of being? And even if you wished it was a different word, is there a sense of rightness about it? A sense of familiarity? With this word in mind, imagine some typical situations you could encounter this year. And as they come to mind, let your new word be an anchor or stabilizing force. How could embodying this word change your behavior? How could it support you in living authentically? The word or phrase or symbol you've been given is a bridge to this incredible new year filled with potential and growth, whether you understand it yet or not. Affirming quietly to yourself, say, I am one with the light. I am filled with the light. I am illumined by the light. I am the light of the world. And take a breath. And know again, I am the light of the world. And so returning to the staircase, turn and thank your mentor. So grateful for your time together. And stepping on to the first step, step number 1. Bless the spiritual community. Bless this stone. Bless your new name and the potential for change it represents. Stepping on to step number 2, acknowledge the divine potential you have and the divine potential of each person in this community. Stepping on to step number 3, you are excited to see where you will be a year from now after you've practiced your word. Stepping on to step number 4, you are grateful knowing everyone's lives are already changed for the better. Excited and ready to greet your new life. Step on to step number 5, awake and energized. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Becoming aware of your breath, wiggling your fingers and toes, and gently bring your awareness back to the room. After service or during the closing song, you may choose to write your word on the stone. Some people even choose to write the year on the other side, the opposite side of the stone. If you do not yet have a stone, remember to write it on a piece of paper so it can remind you until that moment when you find the stone. Take a moment to savor your new name. And if you didn't receive one, know it is waiting for the right moment to reveal itself to you. You may wish to hold the name close to your heart for a few days to really anchor it in, or you may choose to share it. It is up to you, for only you know what is in your best good. But know that you know the meaning of this, and more of the meaning of this stone will be revealed to you in the coming months. So work with it, honor it, savor it, and be curious about how this word, this new name, really begins to open a new experience of 2021 for you. So in closing, I would like to thank Sue Hagar for the beautiful addition of her fireplace to burn and transmute the remaining release papers. So much light in that process. And I want to thank Sheila Purcell for the beautiful PowerPoint slides and for ensuring the smooth flow of the service. And also to thank you, Sheila, for your creativity in creating the slideshow of beautiful images for the song Everything New by Daniel Namath. It was truly beautiful and really added to the flow and the beauty of the service. And I want to thank each and every one of you, beautiful community, for showing up to claim your new names, for your willingness to continue to grow and evolve, for your willingness to take off your lampshade and shine your light, for sharing your gifts and doing what you came here to Earth to do, to join together to help usher in the golden age. Such a privilege. I wish for you that every one of your more than 31 million bedazzling, shimmering new seconds be blessed in 2021, revealing miracles of light and love, and that each of you experience yourself as a high frequency divine being you've always been. May 2021 be a grace-filled, divinely guided year of joy, ease, peace, and abundance and love. And so remember next week that we join Unity Kitchener's Sunday service. Sheila will put the link in the newsletter, and please join us for fellowship after the closing song. Today My Life Begins by Bruno Mars.